Peace and welcome to Water-Trine Flow. This is the Taurus reading for March 2020. And this is a general reading, just, whatever comes up, comes up, not focusing in on love specifically. This and I say that because I see a little bit of that in the spread. But this is for Taurus, sun, moon, rising sign, or wherever you're looking to see or hear about Taurus energy. Whether it's in someone you know or a family member or just in general. Yeah, so I've laid out cards. I went ahead and did our spread, and we have two cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and we have cards from the Good Tarot, clarified by the Golden Tarot. Okay, our two cards for the Enchanted Map, we got Rock Bottom and Spark. So this, and someone else got the rock bottom card too. I can't remember who specifically, but this is very clearly an ending and a beginning. Okay. But the energy I get from this spread is Taurus. Notoriously, you are not budging. It's almost like you see it. You see that that you can't go further in this situation. You've hit rock bottom. You've hit the wall, right? But Tauruses are notoriously stubborn, and Taurus energy itself is very fixed and can be resistant to change. But I feel like there's something new coming in, because I feel like Taurus also with this spread, you're tired of it. Okay. Like you're tired of being where you are right now. And that's, you figured out now is the time and you're ready to move on and do new things. Right. So that's the energy we have here for March, endings and new beginnings. Quite literal, as we are ending a zodiacal year and beginning a new one. Okay. Um, so Taurus, we have an energy here with the Three of Water of, coming together, celebrating with friends. This could speak to a reunion, but it's something that you would like to work on with others. It could be family. Um, and we have here the Eight of Swords, something you were not seeing, possibly refusing to see, something you couldn't let go of on a mental level, possibly some old trauma, or you, in your head, wondering where you fit in the dynamic. Okay? Trying to fit in somewhere you really didn't. That's what I got there. And so here, Taurus, we have also, and it might have been, you were trying to fit into a group or a community that, wasn't really a fit for you. We have two energies here. We have the Queen of Air. Okay. And I see this as a very logical, calculating. I get cold from the card in this spread, really cold energy, matter of fact. Okay. Precise, someone who could, tell you off technically without ever using a curse word. And then it's clarified by the King of Wands. And this to me is also because the Queen of Air is a very authoritative energy, right? Very logically laying out strategy and plan and directing thought. Okay. But with the King of Wands, this is also a leader, also authoritarian, but more like a leading by example and inspiration, passionately moving forward, where this is logically moving forward. So this is passion over intelligence or strategy or logic. Okay. So this could be your energy, Taurus, versus someone else's. This could be a confrontation between these two energies within yourself, what you're really passionate about, what sparks passion in you, and what you should logically do. Because logically speaking, you can't go any further here. So this could also be here where you're making the decision that you can't move forward um, in what you're doing. You've hit rock bottom. You've hit the end of the road on something. So the only logical choice to make is to set forth on a new path. Okay. Like, right. You come up to a wall, you can't, go through it. You're either going to have to go to the side and see if you can find the ending of it, or you're going to have to turn around and backtrack and, try to find a new route. Either way, you have to start new and chart a new path. You're going to have to move in a new way. So, that's your theme here, endings and new beginnings. You were confused about which way to go. Now you're getting very clear on it. And then you move into justice and the wheel of fortune. It can't get more karmic than that, right? Like, justice is initiated, and let the cards fall where they may, because um, this is a, karmic event. So if it's something you've been stuck on and you've had an issue with letting it go, Taurus, okay, then here it is. You're not going to have a choice, right? Like, justice is going to be served. The wheel is going to turn. And it's like I said, things don't make Taurus move. Taurus decides to move on its own. And Taurus can see very clearly the reasons that something is over or can go no further, and may still stay there until they get this spark, until something light a spark, something lights a fire to them. And I feel like this is spirit, because this is the wheel of fortune. So this is destiny. This is, fate, and balancing things out how they should be. This wasn't the thing. This wasn't the place. This wasn't the person. So even though you were fixated on that, now we got to knock you out of that and move you in a different direction. And, there may be a challenge here because, again, Taurus is kind of a stiff energy, right? It's stiff as in, how can I put it? Loyal. I'm not moving. I'm standing here, loyal. And right now you're getting messages of inspiration and movement with the messenger of fire. This is the energy that's coming through, this spark. You can't do this anymore, Taurus. This is not working for you anymore. Now you have to do this. You're getting this divine, inspiration sent to you. Like, right? The fire, that's my fire sound. The fire, right, is being sent to you, and you're still kind of hanging out like, well, I don't know, maybe I could do this thing and it would work. Maybe I could strategize this way and it would work. Maybe I could make this work still, Taurus, is what you're thinking. And it's like, nope, come on, get moving. And, I find that you're going to have to get moving either way, because we have two, very karmic major arcanas here. This is going to come to pass. So if you're not moving yet, while you're still staying stuck, I feel like learn things, learn how things are done in this new direction you may be going, because you do have like the 8 of Pentacles here, and your card, the Hierophant, the card of ritual, also to me the card of like higher learning the way things are done. So if you're setting out on a new path, while you're hanging out and still deciding if you're gonna go, Taurus, while you're still examining everything and every little detail to make sure that this is what you want to do, um, research, you know, find out things, learn about the things that may give you pause in your situations moving forward, your options, right? Take the time, if you're not moving forward, to enlighten yourself. Um, and I feel like what's helping you now at this time, you have the star card, which has been coming up a lot lately. It's like what you've been wishing and hoping and praying for coming to pass. People's uh, wildest dreams and highest goals coming to be. And that's clarified with the King of Pentacles. So right now at this time, you're getting this spark. There's something that's ending that you have to go ahead and make a change from, Taurus, something you have to change over from, and you have to go in a new direction. But look what this new direction offers you. I mean, it's like this is a time, this is a fortunate time, a time for balancing out of fortune. So move forward and get your dreams, Taurus. Get what you have been waiting for, because this is your time. And if you were looking for, financial stability, there it is. If you were looking for I feel like I was going to say religious, spiritual stability. There it is. If you were looking for a mate, then you're about to find like the mate of your dreams. There it is. That's the energy you have working with you at this time. So, yeah, Taurus, I just see like beautiful things coming to you. The work you've put in, whatever you've put into it, you're about to get it all back, right? And Tauruses work hard. So, whatever you've been putting into it, it's now caught fire. Like the flint has struck, right? Like it's the kindling's lighting up. It's about to burn. It's on point, Taurus. And in the most likely outcome, we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. So here we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So it's like, yeah, Taurus is we will know and still not move. So you have this inner knowledge on, the choices you have available. Possibly it sparked all these different, ideas or ways you could go. Since you've hit this wall, you're like, I could climb up the wall, right? Or I could go this way or that way. And you'll know which way to go following your spirit and your intuition, but also because this is a divine time. This is spirit working with you to close out one cycle and start up a new one that's more in line with your, like you've ended a karmic cycle. It's time to come into a new one with new blessings, new options, new knowledge, new knowing, new rituals. Okay, Taurus? And we have this, like, it's just like it feels like you left something behind you really didn't want to, and you stuck it out as long as you could. But now is the time to move forward. And maybe even the universe is offering you some new thing to, try to replace, try to balance out what it is that you're losing. Okay, stay open to the possibilities, Taurus. When one door closes, another opens. Okay, that is our March 2020 reading for Taurus. Please like, share, subscribe, comment as you see fit. And thank you so much for watching. As always, trust the divinity in you. Peace.